Yo guys, what up? Nick Broen here. Today I'm giving you another reaction to The Ancient Magus Bride. This time to episode 12. Last time on The Ancient Magus Bride, I think we concluded Elias's backstory, or, the backstory parts that were necessary to him as a character, I suppose. I think it was the conclusion. I could be wrong, but I do think that was the conclusion. On top of that, there was a really cool, half, midway through the episode, there was a really cool scene where, we see CHISE making her wand and whatnot, using the wood and all that. On top of that, we had, a little festival type thing. It was very festive. It wasn't like a festival, but it was festive. It was, really cool, big I can't say that. I can't pronounce that word. It was a really, really big, celebrative thing going on. Just of Lindo celebrating, I guess, Tuesday's occasion on making her wand and finishing it. I suppose that's what he was celebrating. I don't know. I don't really know the reason why he did all that. I'm just going to assume it was because, Tuesday made her wand and whatnot. So, yeah, and it was really cool. There was a lot of dope animation that looked really nice and beautiful. Seriously, man, this show is amazing. It's like a perfect, atmospheric show, man. It's really cool and really amazing. So good. But other than that, I think that's about it. We got, to know a bit more about, I think it was last episode we learned that Elias, was eating humans, or he believed he ate humans at a time. And I think that's really about it. We saw him and Lindo go to an old cabin to help, wounded or sick people. Elias's shadow showed, and, the people branded him a monster. It was a lot of crazy shit. And, yeah. But other than that, I think that's about it. So, with that being said, let's get into this. The Ancient Magus Bride, episode 12. Right now. Better to ask the way than go astray. Good quote. I like that quote.
For some reason, I don't feel inspired to do much. It's summer, though. There are no end of things that need doing. Her apprenticeship was pretense. I purchased her without much thought. I observed her without much thought. I assumed that would be enough. She was truly a rare specimen, and oddly enough, rapidly grew attached to me. However, she does not speak much. This brings forth two distinct feelings within me, neither of which I can identify.
Hey, CHISE, what's up, my girl?
Wait.
Was that your wand?
Done. Wow.
Looks more like a mini staff.
Did you finish?
Oh, how long have you been there?
Not long. I'll add the finishing touches. You grow tired as you work because you're unconsciously expending magic. That's why the objects we mages create are always a source of power for us. Wait, why don't you know this? I'm surprised Ainsworth has yet to teach you such basic information.
Yeah, but that's really my fault for not asking. I don't ever want to bother him.
Don't be ridiculous. Caring for the young is hardly a bother. Besides, you have no idea how much a pain he's been. He tried for years, but failed to learn to ski or not burn stew. He never mastered strength control and couldn't tend a fire to save our lives. You're a far defter and faster learner than he ever was.
Jeez,
What
tell
could
us
that
what you
moron
want
even be thinking?
Dale.
Now then, we'll use your hair trimmings and these.
Also, she wasn't done making her
Gemstones?
wand.
I received these beauties from a
Okay.
friend quite some time ago. They are said to have lain at the bottom of a lake, bathing in the light of the sun and the moon for 1,000 years.
They're shining.
The light within is faint, but should be enough to guide you through darkness.
Interesting. I guess, I suppose. I don't know. I have not got copyrighted for this yet. So please don't get copyright this time either. Come on. Ooh. What was that? Her hair kind of like encapsulated it. That was kind of cool.
I took the liberty of wrapping some around the outside. Your hair is such a lovely sunset color, after all. Your wand is finally complete. Make sure you take good care of it.
Thank you.
Where are you? What's going on?
Where am I?
She's on a swing.
It's been a while.
Is that the dragon dude?
It's you.
Oh yeah, she did. Didn't she use his wood?
Thank you for taking one of my branches for your wand.
You're welcome. I'll use it well. So where are we exactly? And why are we here?
We're here because we've established a bond of fate through the wand.
A bond of fate?
We are at the border between travelers and those whose travels have ended. At this crossroads, two who might otherwise be parted forever are temporarily permitted to meet. This is how it appears to your eyes. 'Tis quite lovely.
So does what I'm seeing look different from your point of view?
I am deceased and have no point of view. I see only through your eyes. Your face still carries a certain melancholy. Well, little bird, why not try talking to yourself? The only thing here is an old heap of rocks.
I think that now I know I've become greedy. At first I thought I didn't care and it wouldn't matter if I were thrown away again. So I tried not to depend on him. It's safer that way, because it seemed he didn't care even a little. I thought it was an act, but I was glad he called me family. And then, before I knew it, his silence and refusal to open up started to bother me. I got lonely and scared. I wish I had the strength to stay distant. If I had, I wouldn't be upset about how things are now. I wouldn't be afraid of getting kicked out because I know I could just move on.
It is impolite for me to respond when you're talking to yourself. But does this Elias really seem the sort to abruptly drive you out of your nest? Has he said such a thing?
Mm-mm.
Has he behaved in ways that suggest the possibility?
No.
Then stop fearing you might trip and accidentally tumble up into the sky.
I'm not! He doesn't mind having me around now, but he could change his mind at any minute. He could get bored of me. If she could, then anyone can.
I think it is my turn to speak to the wind. I am grateful to the parents of this little bird mage called CHISE. When a beast finds it difficult to survive, it very often abandons or kills its young. After all, as long as it survives, it can have more. Yet CHISE's mother took her hands from her child's throat. Why do that? Why not simply have done with it and lay down her burden? Why did she end her life instead of the child she wished had never been born?
I don't know.
'Tis quite all right. Thanks to CHISE, I took flight one last time. CHISE has saved others as well, both human and beast. There are those who are home now because CHISE gave them one. For CHISE to have such a low opinion of herself, to believe she could be disposed of at any time, is to say all those she helped and saved are worth even less than her.
That's not true! I didn't deliberately do any of that stuff. It just happened.
Be that as it may, at times, a few kind words or an offered hand can be enough to save another. I find myself wanting you to take more pride in yourself. Pride in having the strength to offer your hand out at all. Therefore, your parents have my gratitude for choosing to preserve your life.
Nevin.
You finally said my name. My thanks. 'Twas a gift from Lindell. CHISE Hottery. You are free. If carrying your curse or fall victim to your burden is entirely up to you. I hope for even a moment you might ponder what you wish to do rather than what others desire. Your wand is my branch. It will light your way wherever you choose to walk, and you, my little bird, can go anywhere. Myself, Lindell, even that child of thorns, we are all connected. Every soul's journey will end here to begin anew.
Nevin, wait!
'Tis only a brief farewell. I suggest you give voice to what you wish to say sooner rather than later. Some words ripen with time, while others tend to wither and rot. Choose well, CHISE.
Sorry, I'm not talking. This is so
My
deep.
mind was somewhere else. But where?
Has she just
I
been...
met with Nevin.
With Nevin?
Thank you for the wand and letting me stay here. But something's come up and I have to get home right away. So I'm heading out. I promise to thank you more properly soon.
No, I don't mind. But what brought this on?
What?
There's something important I want to tell Elias. I guess I've been given the push I've been needing, and I want to make the most of it.
I see. Then I'll go get Gui for you.
Hey, Ruth.
What?
I can go anywhere. We're connected. Everything is.
She gonna use some magic?
Okay. Please take me to him. Right now. Right now? Let's fly!
Hey,
Yes! We'll give you power!
that animation, this animation, man, it's amazing.
We'll take us around the whole world! On these wings.
Oh, that is dope. That is awesome. Oh, the intro music, or the opening song, or whatever. This is it, right? Yeah.
Stars in heaven. I thought she was a quiet, obedient child, but she may be far more willful than I suspected.
Yeah. The opening song. Oh my god. Oh.
CHISE.
I was supposed to come home the way you have before, but the fairies were, I mean, my wand's finished, so I wanted to come home early. I got their help and used magic to get here faster. See, it's my wand. Master Lindell finished it.
I swear, you are the most reckless thing I've ever known. Welcome back, CHISE.
Thanks, I'm happy to be back. To be home.
I thought so. Have you any idea how far it is from here to the Eyrie? Using magic to fly such a distance was unutterably foolish.
Foolish. I figured I'd be fine since I had my wand.
Enough talking. Just sleep.
But
She needs to talk to you.
there's so many things I want to say.
It's warm again.
Mommy, look! There's a scary thing.
Yes, I see. Try not to act frightened. If they see you're afraid, they'll come closer.
But it's so scary.
Don't worry, sweetie. Daddy's here to keep them away.
This from the same man who nearly fainted the first time he saw one.
Oh, hush.
CHISE's about to be a big sister. She can handle it.
Whoa, she has a sister?
That's a good girl, CHISE. My brave girl.
So was she only remembering
Dream.
the shitty things her mom did and not the good things?
Mom was in it, and she wasn't crying. She wasn't mad at me either.
Yeah.
There were good times. I forget about them.
What?
Good morning, CHISE.
Good morning, Ruth. So, what's all this about?
Yeah, it's a problem. I hope they disperse soon. I really want to chase them.
I bet.
The dream you had was a good one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Silver. Good morning.
CHISE. Having a good morning.
Yes, it is pretty good. I'm back home.
And awake after only 2 days, thank goodness.
2
What's
days.
going on?
Hmm.
It's shearing season.
It's what? Is that what those are? Shearing?
How strange. Until recently, I could have never imagined being somewhere like this. In such a warm, inviting place.
Hey man. My girl, things change. Truly. And you've changed now.
And yet,
You're no longer as timid as you used to be. It's all thanks to Elias for introducing you to this world. It's awesome.
coming!
Bruce. She's smiling so much more. Ah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Why does that have to be it? Come on! Shit. Okay. A slow start to the episode, but it ramped up. What a great episode. Stay tuned for my afterthoughts. So guys, that was my reaction to the Ancient Magus Bride episode 12. My apologies I couldn't show the video. Getting back into the rhythm of things is proving a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm really sorry. Once, my family was here and we were doing Christmas and whatnot, I took a whole week off and I was, just getting into like the real rhythm of editing the videos as I was. Taking that break just threw me off, and I just need to get my mind back into it. My apologies. Next time I will definitely have the video in it. I mean, I shouldn't even be using that as an excuse, because the last two Ancient Magus Bride videos, I had the video in it, I put it in there. But, I mean, I don't know, those took a lot of time to do because I was kind of rushing it, and I had to make sure everything was like perfect and whatnot, so I just need to clear my mind and get back into the rhythm of things. So I just want to apologize for that. Sorry. And yes, this is a couple hours after the reaction too, so yeah. But it was a really good episode. I've been keeping my mind occupied, so I still kind of have that fresh idea of what the episode was like. So yeah, and it was a really good episode. It was really cool episode. CHISE turned into a phoenix, which was really cool. I think it was a phoenix. I mean, that's what people said it was, so I'm assuming that's what it was. But it was really cool to see that. CHISE actually using magic and whatnot. This episode in particular is probably my favorite thus far, because of the fact that CHISE has finally like actually accepted that, she now has loving people around her, and people who care about her. And I don't know, she just seemed different in a good way this episode. Like, she has finally accepted things as they are. It was really cool. And it was really cool that the dragon, like the dude she met in like the second or third episode, was like the one to give her that final push. It was really cool. Man, CHISE is really like, I really love her as a heroine. I really do. She I don't know, there's just something about her that is appealing, realistic, and relatable that just, kind of grabs at you. It's really cool, really awesome to see that. And I'm just really glad that she kind of has finally accepted all these people around her, and is finally, sticking up for herself and kind of really putting herself out there, because she was still very timid the last couple episodes, and she was very, I wouldn't say weak, but she was just very fragile as a person. And it was really, I mean, I guess that is weak, but you know what I mean, you get what I'm getting at. It was just really cool to, finally see her accept everything and everyone. And finally, she was about to, but she was finally gonna, tell Elias about the situation she's in, and potentially tell him how she feels and all that. So, yeah, I mean, her progression as a character has just been spectacular, man. It's amazing. I guess that's kind of like the big highlight of this episode. It's showing how she has progressed as a character, and it's so amazing and incredible to watch. So I had to give the episode credit there. It was a really deep, moving, and beautiful episode, man. It was fantastic. But yeah, I don't know where the show's gonna go from here. I mean, I assume CHISE is gonna learn more magic. I assume we'll see more adventures with her and Elias and Roos. I don't know. I don't know where the show's gonna go from here. Maybe she'll, what's her face? Silver Lady. Maybe she'll have a big part to play in like this next, I don't know, arc or something. I don't know, because this episode felt like a really big either turning point or transitional episode to something new. So maybe Silver will be focused on a bit more. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know where it's gonna go from here, because that felt like it could have been like a finale episode. I don't know if it's just me on that. It probably is, but I don't know. But what else happened? I mean, that's really about it. CHISE had put the finishing touches to her wand, used magic, had a talk with the dragon dude that gave her that push to accept everyone around her, make her realize that she's no longer the person she was before, and she's no longer in the circumstances she's in before. And yeah, man, I think that's really about it. I mean, the big highlight is just CHISE and her having all these deep conversations and whatnot, and her accepting everything. That's really about it. It was really cool and really awesome to see. There isn't really much to talk about. All I have is praise. And all I can really say is so amazing, beautiful, and moving. CHISE's character is phenomenal character, phenomenal heroine. And I'm really enjoying the voice acting still. I love whoever plays CHISE. It's really awesome. But I mean, other than that, I'm gonna have an announcement in a couple of days on the new simuldub show I'm gonna be reacting to. It's one I wanted to react to for a while now, so yeah. Well, not for a while now, but a show I'm wanting to watch for a while now, and many others want to as well. So yeah. So keep an eye out for that in the next couple of days. And with that being said, there's really nothing else to say. Like I said, I was keeping my mind occupied.